Welcome everyone to the practice of the sadhana of Tsewang Dzinpa. We will begin with the yellow prayer book, opening prayers on page 1. Page 4. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
Tsewang Dzinpa text.
Home. Self-knowing Rigpa is the primordial kaya of the Guru. Rigpa's unceasing brilliance is the Sambhoga kaya. Its inherent liveliness is the essential nature of the Nima kaya. I take refuge in the chief of the three kayas. Self-knowing Rigpa is the primordial kaya of the Guru. Rigpa's unceasing brilliance is the Sambhoga kaya. Its inherent liveliness is the essential nature of the Nima kaya. I take refuge in the chief of the three kayas. Home. From now until attaining awakening, for the sake of the 6 kinds of beings, I vow to practice the profound path to attain the state of the Buddha's family's principal Lord. From now until attaining awakening, for the sake of the 6 kinds of beings, I vow to practice the profound path to attain the state of the Buddha's family's principal Lord.
Omega sarva dharma namadine benade davong avong peso. Hong 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 ngane pe ma da bo zar mana to da ngan be zar kar me dam sen jong be zo jue jian dor ma jie la de on sarva buddha be na ya ga e ze da ya hong
Lama Drakpa, the powerful lotus guru of wrath, dark red and infuriated with rage. All you unfortunate sa.ma.ya demons and evil spirits, take this offering torma and be gone.
Sarva Buddha Banayaka Uzzataya Hong Pe Hong Jexi Chenpe Togane Tsenche Zodan Dorje Me Sobje Drube Dorje Gar Sodin Tempe Jede Jar Om Benza Joda Shatra Agne Raja Zakta Varde Hondra Hon Zaksam Lame Jingara Dage Ngone Dade Var Donga Wange Mege Wa Nge Song Jeje Sha Shira
Hum. Weapons and Vajra flames fly into the 10 directions from the heart of the mighty Terrifier and transform into a Vajra dome, a single solid sphere. Om Vajra Krodha Chakra Agni Raksha Chakra Bharti Hum Brum. Hum. In front of the Guru and the 3 roots, I confess all the unvirtuous deeds that I have committed from former times until now. They were committed under the power of the 5 poisons, which are the cause of falling into the lower realms. I promise not to repeat them again. Om Vajra Sattva sa.ma.ya. Hum.
Om Benza Argam Padem Pepe Depe Alogen Gende Nevede Shabda Maraya Sarva Punza Adichate Aveshaya Pempe Hong Tai Hong Zong Zin Nam Yene Dong Meng Min Yin Ji So Long Tar Ren Or Hong Hong Xi Ju Be Be Ma Da Wa Nye Me Den Rani Ke Je Den Zo Se Gara Pe Ma Da Po Zar Manan Je Pe Chap Si Je Song Da Ngan Pe Nga Ro Ne Hong Hong Da Ken Do Dar Do Tok Ne Nyu Mong Dun Gai Ta Pa La Nyar We So Dor We Ngar Jen Jen Wa Ro Dap Jen Sa Ye Nam Ja Dorje Ne Zegarab de Sayonja Gadava Galade Tonzam Je Bagar Gunya Ye Hit Yen Son Ya Dadar Job Jen Che Yen Zek Bezer Sem Jen Ten Wo Gor Dar Radan Ye Pe Nyam Je Ya Me Mo Ara Mo Zom Nam Me Bong Je Ba Da Vern Bar Sa Wo Pe Jen Ja Mo Sar Te Ba Gam Long Chen We Jen We Da Tor Zo Re Jen Den Kao So Wang De De Ba Da Si Sa Se Je Nen Bar Jor Hong Yen Shek Pe Man Jong Nen Kan Du Zo Gong Shek Sob Je De Sen De Shek Na Jebzen Khenpo Pama Tenzin Rinchen Nene Xie So Benzen Garchen Buddhist Institute sa.ma.ya
Hum. All phenomenon of perceiver and perceived are primordially empty. Compassion without any point of reference is freedom from falling into limitations. Through the sound of hung hung, within the state of rigpa, my awareness appears in a single instant as the powerful lotus guru of wrath, seated upon a lotus moon and sun, dark red and adorned with fearsome accoutrements. His awesome voice, roaring like the thunder, cries out, Hung, Hung. His mind fiercely liberates afflictions, demons, obstructors, and myriad hidden tendencies as he assumes a formidable stance. In his right hand he brandishes aloft his 9-pronged vajra made from meteoric iron. In his left hand he holds a bell made of reflective silver, and at the level of his waist, smiling wrathfully, he is resplendent, assuming the 9 moods of dance. His 3 eyes of wisdom gaze, shining across the 10 directions like the sun and the moon. His well-arranged teeth are like snow-capped mountain peaks as he laughs with such a radiant expression. His eyebrows, mustache, and beard are ablaze like masses of fire. Wearing a dark green full brocade cloak, he is adorned with a garland of dried and freshly severed heads. His hair, tied up in a knot on his crown, is adorned with bone ornaments. He presides with power over the 3 realms as he outshines the 3 existences. Hung, arise, lotus-born, an assembly of dakinis. Think of me, bliss-gone ones of the 10 directions and 3 times. Great master, powerful skull, garland lotus from the abode of Vidyadharas and dakinis, please come here. Om Guru Dewa Da Kini Vajra sa.ma.ya Ja Ja.
Woi Lama Rende La Zona Da Da Ni Se Me Bala Da Yen Cui Ne Jin Zhang De Ni Me Ngang De Yo Se So sa.ma.ya Di Zha Le Huan Jin Gang Je Min Che Le Zo Rao Song To Jin Do Nam Do Ngui Den Char Don Bim Se Pa Bi Ma Da Pur Chan Sa Lo A Di Pa Ho Pa Di Za Ho Ho La Zin Che Yung Me Do Bi Mar Me De Cha Yar Se Dang Rol Mo So Da De Ro Rei Sem Je Nam Da Ber War Je Wang Bi Me Do Sha Jin Bi Tse Jin Mar Me De Je Ja De Jin Shar Se To Nga Dang Gang Le Nan Gen Je Ban Ber Ya Vyong Ko Song La Jer We San Sen Ka Ma San Jin Ber Ta Phi Nyam Jo De Dong Ro Je Pa Je Se Jan Chuen Ber Yen Je Long Da Nam Do Zo Dar Wen Ban Ber Je Ye Zab Je Dong Ja De Zi Me Je Jin Jar We Mar Jin Bu Dam Ze Dor Men Che Pa Je Ber Je Ye La Ngo Do Zor Won Ben Zer Par Gam Pa Den Pi Pe Dip Alo Gen Gen De Ne We De Shab Da Pa Shabdan Gende Rase Sabarye Mahasha Mashana Punza Shutra Ragda Anurangana Uda Maraya Sarva Penza Anirda Maharagda Mahambalenda Punza Partiza sa.ma.ya Hong.
Hong, deity subsumed within my own primordial awareness. Though we are not separate, I extend to you a symbolic invitation. Please remain with me in the state of non-duality. sa.ma.ya Tishtalan. Hum, without arising or ceasing, your activities are unchanging. With spontaneously born compassion, you liberate sentient beings. May you shower down accomplishments like rain. I prostrate to the wrathful lotus guru, Atipoho Praktichaso Aho. Hum, I make pure outer offerings of sacred substances, water, flowers, incense, lamps, fragrances, food, music, sights, sounds, smells, tastes, and touch. I make inner offerings of a flower torma of the 5 senses, incense of great flesh, oil lamps of great fat, urine to drink, feces to consume, skull drums, and human thigh bone trumpets. I make secret offerings of red and white bodhicitta arisen from the secret place of Yabyum. I offer this delightful union of skillful means and wisdom, the bond enkindling the taste of blissful emptiness. Please accept this liberating offering of the amassed vital currents and discursive thoughts of enemies within whom the 10 grounds are complete. I offer you Amrita nectar produced from the 8 roots and 1,000 ingredients rakta stemming from the confluence of causes and conditions and the sa.ma.ya substance torma. Please accept it and bestow accomplishments.
Benzar Gampa Dempe Halogend Nebede Shabda Partiza Sovarapa Shabdan Gende Rase Saparye Mahashamashana Punza Shadarada Anurangan Uda Maraya Sarva Penza Amit Maharagda Mambalenda Punza Partiza sa.ma.ya Hong Chadar Bemo Don Serdavada Maren Jomba Nyeme Den Do Mahangara Bemo Tabozar Nyenje Tepe Gamdo Malanga Deye Tejo No Wanje Wate Garganyam De Tashe Dodana Tongan Jomze Renge Vula Jen Debzi Takpa Ripe Jen Chandor Denge Ram Jom Pe Jen Kolanap La den zerar pang kalan jo pa na zan jon je som lo daren chok o den se je jen dor da ze da dan sen den tho jar go la de hong jen ga nen jar dar wa je je ga dam dar me pa de je long je zo Ram Song Ran Sharan Zi Mi Drve Ge Ge Seng Abda Pe Ma Tsewang Dzinpa Sa De Me Jen De Dong Song Den Jo Ran Da Ra Sar Man Ga De Man Cha Zo De Sip Jo Dar We Kor Sa Che Ma Jun Zin Dar De Ben Tha Len De Dene de ba che ge ye xie che rei za jian che dorje lom je zo me mi re ngor gan xia zhe we ge ma le je den dong be ngo wo ni rong rei rong sa pe mo zhao bo za den je lo mong jiu lo jiu.
「
praise of signs. Hong. Upon a lotus free from attachment, a moon that clears away sorrow, and a sun that obliterates ignorance, is seated the mighty Guru Pema Drakpa Sal. Out of a wrathful compassion, you manifest a red form filled with fury. The 4 Maras are sliced by your sharp pointed fangs. Enacting the 9 moods of dance, you hold the Vajra of method and the bell of wisdom. Having destroyed the 5 poisons, the 5 Buddha families embellish your crown. Having purified karmic formations, you are adorned with clattering bones. Having utterly destroyed erroneous views, you wear a full brocade cloak. Having subjugated god demons, your hair billows up into the sky. Having conquered the planetary beings in space, your 3 eyes flash like lightning bolts. To tame the demons of the underworld, you spread your legs wide in a heroic stance. Praise to the wrathful kings forearmed with symbols and signs. Hung. Changeless Dharmakaya without arising and cessation, blissful Sambhogakaya without meeting and parting, self-born Nirmanakaya, self-arisen and free from grasping, lotus-holding power over life, you are the Lord of the 3 Kayas. Luminosity is unobscured and bliss emptiness is in intrinsic union, self-illuminating and unceasing, your natural radiance appears in myriads of ways. Through your effortless activities, you have put an end to deviations. Uncontrived, free from grasping and beyond conceptual elaboration, the wisdom of Dharmakaya is primordially present. The illusory Vajra nature of Rigpa's liveliness is Sambhogakaya, and whatever appears before the boundless face of Rigpa is the Nirmanakaya. Everything gathered into one is the innate Swabhavivakaya. Homage and praise to the ultimate, most precious Guru Pema Drakpa Sal, the inherent liveliness of my own awareness.
Hong xie je ba ye le je sana ma le ba hong ge mer ge le nang de ma yong sen de do sem je je de ma le hong ge gen de le she xie je ba ye hong nang kan do ba me je kan do ma zo hong da do Senang sangwe de hek dang sa sen jen ro zi hen na se lan de no se dang ce so ba je ma le ba kan do mar jo hong da do da nyin de na hong mar bo sere dar sar hong da de je ben kan do tam je jang Dodong garda sheng de dong sen re rab de de jen da ge wang de ne wa jo.
By uttering Hong, 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 everything inside and outside of my body becomes completely filled with the Hong syllables. As they cannot all fit within my body, they begin to stream out and fill the entire billion-fold universe with Hong syllables. Then from the utterance of Hri, the Hong syllables transform into limitless dakinis. Through the dakini's roar of Hong, all the outer, inner, and secret Sugatas and Bodhisattvas, sentient beings, the thickets and forests, the gods and demons, and harm-doers of the phenomenal world, and the obstacles to life force all transform into dakinis roaring with the sound of Hong. A Hong red like coral appears in my throat. By exclaiming Hong fiercely, all the dakinis begin to dance in a wild frenzy, causing the billion-fold universe and Mount Meru to tremble and shake. Thus it all is brought under my power.
Yara lava shakaza ja om benda sado sa.ma.ya mana palaya benda sado denopa dedanda do me bava sadakaya me bava subhajaya me bava anarado me bava sarvasade me dayata savakama sudame zidanyayam kuro ho banga Tadanga Dambada Mabamada Bava Ma sa.ma.ya Sadova Omeya Dharma Heda Bava Edindukin Tadanga Daya Vadindukin Narada Vambode Ma Jamana Yesova Hong Yishi La Zo Jindri She Sena Sanwen Ju Bamber Kosong Toyong Chaledo Pamin Gandra Nyam Jasha Mahapinza Merdara Ra la me to so le ra yang kam che me long ju so je ba ja se dorje la yang ong ga amar da hong ten de dem yang ber wa ye ye de zi yang so ja
Hong. From the seed syllable at the heart of the Guru, my own awareness, emanate the syllables Ram, producing fire that burns away the karmic traces of the feast, Yam, generating wind that scatters them, and water born from Kam that cleanses them away. After this, a white Om, red Ah, and blue Hung emanate and dissolve into the feast, purifying, increasing, and causing it to blaze. Thus the feast turns into an ocean of wisdom nectar.
Om Ahum, Om Ahum, Om Ahum. Huan do yong a de lom ju ze, cho jen che ba dam ban di, zao sa la man che jen gong, gan ja wan dang e dab zor, gan na chak cha pen za ho, huan do yong cho jen che ban di, da ja ma ren tra lo ye, non jengar wa jem je ba, to ya zang be nge de zo. Om ben za sa do sa.ma.ya ma na pa ra yan den de sa. Dina pa di dan de do me ba wa su de ka ya me ba wa su de ya me ba wa ana re do me. Sa wa su de me ta ye ka sa wa ka ma su da me su da je re yan ko ro ha ho ban ga je de ban ga dan de do na ne. Den de ba wa ma sa.ma.ya sa do a.
Hung. Through this sacred Ganachakra feast, the enjoyment substances endowed with the 5 sense qualities, I make offerings and fulfill the sacred bond with the Guru and the 3 roots. Be fulfilled and thus bestow empowerment and cities. Ganachakra Puja Ho. Hung. With this Ganachakra feast offering of desirable sense qualities, we openly confess all mistaken acts and violations we have committed out of ignorance, and with deluded minds, please grant the accomplishment of purity.
Tam se dav gain der kola, se jen dar ve sha dar, ta sam jar ve zolamber, bar jo ze jang do zor, ma ha pen zai shar wai sha dung ga na zar da ka he, ye den kan jen do yong a. Với chế tư nê thô latem, cô lê chế gia phốp đăng tăng, gia sĩ tên tăng đa hi chế, chế tăng đa mê rên chế tăng, đê chế chế gòn đê la.
Hung. Samaya, demons, enemies, and obstructors who steal our accomplishments, those who cause trouble, and those who hinder the attainment of awakening, I summon them here and obliterate them all. I offer their liberated flesh, blood, and bones to the assembly of the victorious 3 roots. May obstructors be annihilated and accomplishments bestowed. Mahapuja Sarva Shaktram Ganachakra Kahi. The objects pleasing to the 5 senses of the world dissolve into light, which is then absorbed into the offering feast. the palace of wheel-turning king, the 7 possessions of sovereignty, the 8 auspicious symbols, and the vital essences of elixirs, grains, medicine, and nectar all dissolve and are absorbed into the offering feast.
Om Benzan Guru Bima Sede Hong 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 Nana Kade Sarva Sede Dana Mede Shayar Sede sa.ma.ya Dundu Om Avo Benzan Guru Bima Sede Hong 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 Nana Kade Sarva Sede Dana Mede Shayar Sede sa.ma.ya Dundu Om Benzan Guru Bema Sede Hong 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 Nana Kade Sarva Sede Dana Mede Shayar Sede sa.ma.ya Dundu. Om Benza Sada sa.ma.ya Manu Palaya Benza Sada Tino Ba Tijanda Do Me Baba Suda Kayo Me Baba Saba Chayo Me Baba Anarato Me Baba Sarva Sede Me Rayata Sava Karma Sutsa Me Chidan Shiryam Guru Aha Ho Bangavan Sarva Tatangata Benza Mame Benza Baba Ma sa.ma.ya Sado Ome Aga Rome Gan Sarva Dharma Ade Debe Nadu Da Ome Ahom Peso Huang Putang Parpatamaya Lom Jun Yorba Nam Yin Duen Jeng Sarba Laje Tamba Ye Lang Dozo O Ezidra Sarvam Baling Daka
Hong. Through the first, middle, and last portion of the feast, the 4 classes of guests have received abundant offerings. Having thus presented you with gifts, accept them with delight and grant accomplishments. Om Ushdishta Sarva Balington Kaihi.
Oi Hong 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 Ram Song Nyong Me Pop Dang Ne Ra Sen Pe Ma Trok Bo Zar Ra Re Wan Ge To Dam Gur Ra Na Nye Mong Ta Chong Lo Ra Xie Chu Gu La Du Xie sa.ma.ya Hong De San De La Ba Ve Ze O Me La So Ne Nam Se La Se Je Ju Wan Ger Ze So Me So Je Ke Lang Ba Je Dar Dor Man De Ye La Chü Din Tre Le Nyer De Shek Ne De Ba De Sa Ba Re Wa Ra Ba Ling Da Kai He Yo Dan La Dak Be Di Ma Ne Yo Ma Yang Me So Dan Je Desung si jem che pa ye Nam jor dam gong che le drup Ma ma sha sa ne sa ba re wa re ben za ka he hong ye mong pa jia pong kan co ye xian an de nian jian se do be ga da san tar ngan yo me lo ji lo do ji o me a hong lan dam ba yo ni
Hong, hong, hong. In the self-arisen palace of the natural state is my own mind, Pema Drukpa Sel. Through the power of inherent liveliness, the sa.ma.ya is aroused. Having defeated the afflictions, my self-projected enemies, I settle once and for all in the natural state of Dharmakaya, sa.ma.ya. Hong, according to the oath accepted by the Assembly of Protectors when empowerment was bestowed upon the Divine Son's lineage of birth in pure lands such as Akanishta, when the time was ripe in the 3 times, please accept this Torma offering and swiftly accomplish the virtuous activities of Dharma. Ninhit Pati Sabarahi Balington Kahi. Jo. Oath-bound Tenma goddesses, together with your hosts of guardians and emanations, come here and accept this golden ambrosia and Torma offering. Fulfill the sacred sa.ma.ya with us yogins and perform activities. Mahashashani Saparawari Puja Kahi. Hung. The multitudes of afflictions, karmic traces, aggregates, and elements are subdued and relegated to the state of primordial awareness, and thus, within the realized state of originally pure and unimpeded openness, I dwell dancing to the song of the Vajra that can never be diminished. Om Ah Hung Lam Stambhana Nan.
Ra re ye ne pe ma tra po za lam de gan shar de nan la me go de ve go dan ye she rang la ne ye yo men a ran na rang la zo.
Hung. From the ground of my own awareness arises Pema Drukpa Sal. All appearance on the path is the appearance of the Guru's Kaya. The Kayas and primordial awareness, the result, dwell within me. Without coming or going, they appear naturally, and naturally they are complete.
Om Agaro Mekam Sarva Dharmanam Adhyanu Ben Advaita Om Ahum Pe Swaha Hoin De Ye Gunde Lama Ji Nyen Jen Rupe Gewand Kamsa Semjen Malu Ba Lame Gompa Kyoto Sho.
Hung, by the virtue of having practiced the approach and accomplishment of the precious Guru who embodies those who have gone to bliss, may all sentient beings dwelling in the 3 realms of samsara attain the Guru's supreme state.
Wong Jin La Lama Taishe Senrije Mada Ye Dam Taishe Dam Re Jo Den Len Khan De Taishe Za Re Che Za San De Yen De Be
Truly great are the auspicious blessings of the Holy Guru. Truly joyful is the auspiciousness of the Yiram cities. Truly powerful is the auspiciousness of the Dakini's activities. Please bestow the virtuous goodness of the three roots who embody all the Sugatas.
Short dedication.
Page 11 in the Yellow Prayer Book. By this merit may I attain omniscience, having defeated the enemies, my wrongdoings. May I liberate all beings who are tossed in the ocean of samsara by the waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death. Whatever virtue sentient beings possess, whatever good they have done, will do, and are doing now, whatever goodness there may be, may it permeate all beings everywhere. By the virtue accumulated throughout the 3 times by others and myself, may all beings filling the reaches of space enter the gateway of the unexcelled path, and may they attain the Vajra holder's ground. By all the virtue actually performed and mentally created by myself and all sentient beings of the 3 realms, may all beings of the 6 realms attain the 5 kayas and realize the primordial wisdom of the Buddhas and the Dharmadhatu mandala of the awakened mind. Glorious root, Guru, precious one who sits upon a lotus at my heart, hold me with kindness and grant me all accomplishments of enlightened body, speech, and mind.
Okay, page 28.
Page 28. May the teachings of the great Drupon Ratna Shri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld until the end of psychic existence through study, practice, hearing, contemplation, and meditation.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Lama Thubten Nima, for leading us in that practice. And I specifically want to thank each Lama by name. Thank you to Khenpo Samdup for coming and for all of your contributions to this week. Thank you, Drupon Rinchen Dorje, for your practice and teachings. And thank you, Khenpo Konchok, for participating in our retreat. And thank you, Khenpo Tenzin, for your teaching on Namgyalma commentary and for your other teachings and practice. And thank you again to Lama Abao and Lama Bunima and Ani Dagme and, of course, Ani Samten and Ina. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Everyone, take care. Please tune in for the question and answer, the last session. We'll need about 10 minutes before we can start that session. So please join us for that last session. Thank you.